The release of the Spider-Man No Way Home second trailer is some of the biggest news in the Star Wars fan base right now. Last week we heard rumors that we would be getting the trailer today. However, at now 1 p.m. EST time, it's not looking like the trailer will actually be arriving today. But don't lose hope, as there's actually an official report why the trailer was not released today, as well as a better idea of when we can expect the full-length main trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home. So stick with us today, watchers of the Marvel Multiverse, as we talk about all of the latest Spider-Man news that we failed to cover over the weekend, and address some of the biggest news revolving around the main trailer. If you guys have been enjoying the recent updates on all of the Spider-Man No Way Home news, if you could hit that like button, that would help us out in the algorithm a great deal. Now, let's go ahead and get into it. First off guys, let's start with an update about the main trailer. Over at Cinema Blend, they received an official update of when we can expect the main trailer, as well as if it or not it will release during Eternal, to which Sean O'Connell stated this: "I'm being told that the trailer isn't even finished yet, and may not be finished in time for Eternal." This does actually give us an interesting indication, however, meaning that Spider-Man No Way Home's main trailer may have originally been slated to release alongside Eternal, and that Sony wanted the trailer ready for Eternal, but now it's looking like a rush to get the trailer done, with Eternals releasing in around 9 days from now. It is entirely possible that the No Way Home trailer could be ready for Eternals, as again you can get a lot done in 9 days, and even though this may have been the original intention of Sony, it looks as if they've fallen a little bit behind. Sean later went on to speculate that he thinks that the No Way Home main trailer will actually release alongside Ghostbusters Afterlife, with Ghostbusters Afterlife being released on November 18th, nearly a month from our current date, and around a month before the release of Spider-Man No Way Home. This would in fact be a unique approach for Sony, as with the previous two Spider-Man entries, both of which were marketed by Sony, they released the full-length trailers for their Spider-Man movies around 2 months before they were slated to be dropped in cinemas. So releasing the trailer only a month before it's slated to be released in cinemas would be a fairly large departure for the company. However, it is possible, as Ghostbusters Afterlife is again another Sony project. Something that's kind of crazy at this point in time is we don't even have an official poster yet for Spider-Man No Way Home, just an Empire magazine cover. Many fans have speculated that they failed to release the main trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home because it will reveal Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire and their respective returns as Peter Parker, also leading fans to believe that both Tobey and Andrew could appear in the No Way Home main trailer, and that this is how the main trailer will be capped off, with then finally the poster reveal showing Andrew and Tobey as their respective Spider-Man. In other news for Spider-Man No Way Home, in a recent interview, Tom Holland stated that he filmed one of the coolest scenes I've ever shot. However, in the same interview, he was unable to reveal exactly who he shot the scene with, although it's very likely at this point in time that it was either Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire, with the leading theory right now with it being Tobey, and with the original Spider-Man encountering the new Spider-Man being a massive moment for No Way Home. We also have some small pieces of news concerning Spider-Man's black suit in No Way Home, indicating that the black and gold suit that we see in a lot of marketing for the film could actually be reversible, and the black and gold is a reversed version of the red and black suit that we see in a lot of the other images from Far From Home and now in No Way Home. So it could be that at some point during the movie, Spider-Man just simply flips his suit inside out, and this is the black and gold suit. To continue with No Way Home news, we have even more. Over at Sony Pictures Italy on their YouTube channel, under their trailers section, they actually have videos hidden, which could indicate that there could be a Spider-Man No Way Home trailer of some kind there, and that the video is simply being hidden by YouTube. Moving away now from Spider-Man No Way Home news, we have some other pretty big Marvel stories. The first one coming from Daniel RPK and having to do with Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Several weeks ago, there were some apparent leaked VFX shots that showcased Professor X, Ultron drones, and Doctor Strange, with various rumors indicating that Professor X from the Fox Marvel universe could actually appear in Multiverse of Madness, and that Professor X and Wanda would eventually face off with one another in the third act of that movie. Also notably in the VFX image, the Ultron drones are green, which would indicate that these drones are from the reality where Arnim Zola, with the help of the Guardians of the Multiverse, was able to take out Infinity Ultron, and still has possession and control over many of the Ultron drones and is now working with Professor X. The big news here is that Daniel RPK says that he now believes that these leaked VFX images are in fact real. Moving on with even more Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness news, Benedict Cumberbatch confirmed in an interview this morning that he does have reshoots for Multiverse of Madness in both November and December, with this in fact maybe being a reason why a lot of the Marvel slates were pushed back 2 to even 5 months, with Multiverse of Madness being pushed back too. This could indicate in fact that what Kevin Feige said was absolutely correct, and the reason for the delays are strictly due to production. And finally guys, let's wrap up with some Eternals news. Currently on Rotten Tomatoes, Eternals has 33 reviews, debuting with a 73%. And a 6.3 out of 10 average rating. For reference, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings currently is sitting at a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes with a 98% audience score, with Venom Let There Be Carnage sitting at a 60% and an 84% audience score. More reviews for Eternals are obviously inbound at this point in time, as only 33 critics has been allowed to write reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, but some are concerned as this is a little bit lackluster comparing to what was expected when Eternals was eventually released, with a lot of people expecting 90% to even a perfect Rotten Tomatoes score to begin with. We'll all just have to wait and see what the Marvel fanbase as a whole thinks of Eternals when it releases in just over a week. And then finally, our last piece of Eternals news actually is more behind the scenes information, indicating that Chloe Zhao actually had some major conflicts with Marvel in the editing room. According to the same report, Chloe Zhao ultimately got her way in the end due to her winning an Oscar the previous year, meaning that it wasn't Marvel that dominated creative control over the movie, and that Chloe Zhao released the movie that she wanted to. It should also be stated that there is absolutely no bad blood between Chloe Zhao and Marvel, as we can see at this point in time. As in an interview when Chloe Zhao was asked if she would return to direct another Marvel movie, she said absolutely. Anyway guys, what are your thoughts on all of the news that we broke down today? Of course, starting with the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer update, as well as the fact that Tobey and Andrew were directly hinted at by Tom Holland. And what are your thoughts on some of the other major stories that we covered in this video? As always, my friends, hit that subscribe button to assemble and join our team, and I hope you guys have a great day.